Yeah, pretty much is. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 9 of My Little Pony Friends of the Magic Season 8! Let me see if I just did this right. Non-complete clause? When I first read that, I thought it said non-escape clause, but it's non-complete. How did I see escape in that? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm recording this on Sunday because, well, yesterday, kinda had trouble finding a good topic of this episode. Actually found one topic that was 35 minutes long, had advertisement, and, as I saw in Vegas, it went mute halfway into it. Thankfully, I did not watch that version. I'm still blind to this, minus the thumbnails. But, yeah. I put that topic in Vegas to see if it was actually an episode. Because for some reason, people are naming older episodes after new episodes. Yeah, somebody keeps uploading Horseplay but naming it after the new episode. Why do people do that? I don't know. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to this episode. Which I know has episode Rainbow Dash, and that's an instant, good episode in my book. Those two are such good rivals. Since season 1. Following up the plans. How long ago was that episode? Time goes by, doesn't it? Without further ado, it's loading. Ding. Hey, Rainbow Dash. She doesn't look good. Oh, it just zoomed. I thought that was funny there.
Missed the Teacher of the Month announcement? You're just in time, but it's gonna be me. Yeah, right. I got this one nailed. And the friendship.
Actually, I think you both do.
Fluttershy. Again. Come on. Oh my! I don't know how I keep winning. Yeah, me neither. The award is based on the students' vote. They must really like you.
Oh. Where did I sign? Same vote all the time.
Fluttershy.
Okay. Do not ever go to this crusty crab. Don't bother have a psychotic episode if you, take this phrase out of the over the month.
For our friendship classes. Spike?
So, first is the favorite teacher of the bunch.
Section 147, paragraph 2 states that teamwork
she has my
is
vote.
Friendship,
and I see this is sped up audio again.
Outdoor activity reinforces
so that Horseplay.
Add that together, and what do you get? Okay, let me see. 147, 229, carry this 2. 387? A teamwork field trip. Leading it is a Teacher of the Month type job. So I thought I'd ask...
I'm your pony, Twilight. Sweet Apple Acres has taught me a thing or two about working together.
Yeah, but being a Wonerbolts, the definition...
You're not Teacher of the Month.
I'm sure you're not saying...
That's the first I would want to play, though.
Makes you a better choice than me.
I wouldn't say better, just a little more qualified. No offense.
These sped up voices are making me think of the chipmunks. Together?
Of course. Who better to model the importance of working as a team? Rarity, Fluttershy, me, Spike, this flower pot. Both of you are teamwork experts.
Okay.
If the students see the two...
My parents are taking an out, so I have put my mom's cell phone, so it doesn't wake them up.
You'd never let that get in the way of friendship education.
I'll tell you.
Totally.
Mom's been feeling tired a lot, and that's due to her health. Which I don't want to get into here. This is flip too, ain't it? Yeah, flip the video, zoom in, speed up the audio, still copyrighted. you know, Hasbro's been really up on the copywriting this season. I think that has something to do with the big leaks. How did season 8 get so leaked anyways? Somebody failed their deal on purpose. That was Ocellus.
Yeah, what's the point of this exactly?
Chinese are awesome.
Classroom, duh.
It's motor too. Silver's Queen, Yona, I think. The other names I can't remember.
Pretty sure the head mayor has something else in mind.
Head mayor.
Today you'll learn how important working together is for
Twilight in the first windows is gonna end up
Hey, y'all.
becoming a principal, ain't she?
Learning the Apple family way?
This is basically gonna be the best field trip in the history of ever! With me in charge, that is. Well,
And Appleset.
With us in charge. Meaning mostly me.
yeah, good one. And what teamwork
Please let this be for what the plans take two.
Shit, canoe racing! No way! We get to do both? I bet that's exactly what your teachers had in mind. Why don't we start the shed building first?
Don't mind if I do. Every creature, follow the leader.
I'll check in later to see how it's going. Remember to work together!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you come back, there's gonna be further with the two teams. Team Appleset, Team Rainbow Dash, and it's the Wonerbolts situation in that Team Up Sailors episode.
Nope. Try again.
Apples?
And anyone? No? The promise of teamwork. That there's an apple shed. And this here is what we're gonna use to build it. Nothing brings friends together like a little...
Ah, you're making them do your hard work.
Sweat!
You found a loophole to get kids to do hard labor for you.
Not
Food fair.
everybody would know
It's not hard labor if they're having fun doing it.
Teacher of the month kind of ponies.
If they're not having fun, then we're in big trouble.
So we can move on to my activity.
Okay, using your feet. Then hammer and nails.
That's it. Measure 12.
I'm uncomfortable about that shawl.
Slow and steady.
Emphasis on the slow.
Rainbow Dash. You can't build an apple shed like that.
Oh yeah, I just did.
Whoa! No way!
What does it?
Impressive. If you can call an apple shed impressive.
Just 'cause it's fast don't mean it's good.
Yep.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Remember Fave when they first appeared?
The month pose.
They won the salad contest, but they tasted bloody awful because they did not take time and care.
Come on. These two
And that's probably
for a teacher who
we saw Twilight magically making Torn throw up,
For a teacher who gets
you know, in that last episode. But just because you can make food grow fast doesn't mean it's gonna taste as good. So yes, when you're working with food or any type of restraint, take it slow, take your time,
Ready,
if you want it to taste good.
steady. Take her nice and slow.
Rainbow Dash in 3, 2,
To the left.
now? No?
Here to the right. Now hoop shaven higher.
just bring it down already.
Appleset was sitting there, wasn't? Nope, she's outside it.
I'll give you one guess whose side is still standing.
Yes,
Okay, Generator 5, please make it about these characters.
That's because you need a different
Or
teacher.
10 years to the first PS Future.
Went to the stream, is it rotten?
You don't have to throw a new cannon in Generation 5.
Who's ready to smash the all-time equestrian speed record for river
Yeah.
canoeing?
Oh, freak God.
That isn't a thing.
First I've heard of it.
Yeah, I saw Bigfoot movies.
This alarm goes off.
And that's the thing, I actually saw Road, a movie about a gigantic crocodile that did knock boats out of the water. You're not catching me in that thing. Nope. Unless you can guarantee there's nothing dangerous in the water, I am not setting foot near that. Next thing you know, a crocodile comes up among you, you're in the air, and then you're in its mouth.
I'm pretty sure every creature's gonna like it a lot better than pounding.
You know, with
nails
killer
and cleaning
crocodile
wood.
movies, there's more bad ones than good ones. And that's unfortunate.
Yuck, not like water. Sometimes, when I'm scared to try something new, I whistle.
Whistle? I cannot whistle. My dad and brother can.
Got you, Yona.
Yona, okay.
Way I see it.
Are they all still doing
that
then?
teaching trophy to a teacher,
Anyway, what was I
not a
saying?
racer.
Oh yeah,
About that.
that's for another time, I guess.
Stroke! Harder! Put your back into it,
You want me to call Lynn Loud from the Loud House? Lynn Jr. Because she's the captain of a team like that. Pretty sure she can help you.
Battle technique, y'all. We're really going now.
Where are you exactly?
So, when do we get to the part when we move? When every creature starts listening to me, the leader of my activity, Applejack. Now, stroke!
They were doing that to begin with. Pirate Rainbow Dash.
Team, we can still beat that record!
Beat what record?
Stop! Go!
Oh god!
Go! Left! Right! Aye, aye, Captain! Wait, what? Left!
Crash in 3,
Here!
2...
If we go left,
Was that a piranha?
straight into the barracuda fish.
Another reason I won't get in that boat.
Professors?
No care.
You should see one movie.
Guys?
I didn't even film, so that I'm not getting in those anyways. And you just killed everybody. Ready to go. You're a ghost now. I bet somebody had a revive on you. Uh-oh.
I love field trips!
I hope you're happy.
Obviously not! Because there goes our new speed record!
Uh-oh.
Yak, not spin! That's okay. Your friends just like you.
Okay! That was clever!
How's the canoeing? Going. About as good as the apple shed building.
Okay.
We had things under control.
I know changes can only transform into things they
Did
see.
not. Did too.
So,
Did not.
who did Ocellus just turn into?
This all day.
Has to be an helpful
I
sheep
wouldn't
pony.
say all day. Just 99% of it.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe this.
About to be fired.
Teamwork. You're competing with each other.
Hopefully
I
not.
thought you were past that. We are!
Maybe have them in a sport where they're competitive against each other?
The teacher of the month.
Football, maybe?
The teacher of the month
Baseball?
wouldn't care about being the teacher of the month. I know Fluttershy would be
That was
thrilled to see
it?
the pony win.
Hide and seek?
That's it. I'm taking over this field trip.
Oops.
Hold up, Twilight. Don't count out Rainbow Dash for the award just yet. You should have seen her fire up those students to build a shed.
No way! You're the one the students listen to. Besides,
Kissing up to
you
each
say
other
that
now.
Pony eating fish.
Pony eating fish?
Long story, but Applejack should definitely be teacher of the month. Maybe you two have learned something after all.
Does that mean you'll give us another chance at the teacher of the...
Field trip? Well... Come on, Twilight! We get it! No more arguing. Right, Applejack?
right as rain and twice as fresh.
Just don't get competitive.
But I'm picking the next activity you two lead. A nature walk. No pony could possibly argue over that. Right?
You'd be surprised.
We're agreeing already.
Seriously. What did Ocellus... Who did she turn into?
Well, look at that. The
Kind of like when Forrest turned into the Crystal Who's back in...
All right.
I want to say season 5. Season 6.
Here we go again.
Crystal Who's has to be a real crystal pony he, ran into, he saw.
Unless you want to go lap.
Didn't she turn into creatures they have never even seen before?
Be happy.
Oh, heck.
I mean,
Forget about me.
they say
You want to go right? We'll go right.
could Ocellus turn into Teen Sombra even though she had never even heard or seen Teen Sombra?
Up to you.
Just randomly,
Thought you was sweet,
one out of a million turned into him.
but it's up to you.
How does that...
Follow me. Yak no best way.
Hey, where y'all going?
Oh. Why am I getting a horror movie vibe? See a halting match? You better run the opposite direction. And if you see a big footprint... Well, I don't know then. You thought this was fun. Marvelous on a what? Can we see Satora in this forest? Haven't seen her yet, have we? I don't think we have seen Satora in this season yet. And we're about to go on episode 10.
I think we've gone in the same circle 5 times.
Only because some ponies won't make up their minds about which way to go.
Do you want to keep going in a circle, Applejack?
Up to you, Rainbow Dash. I insist.
No!
Okay, did it tell you the reverse of
I insist
Tasselmania? But
Are
seriously,
we still on a
it's
field
not
trip?
any better.
'Cause this just feels like being lost.
There's the tassel.
We can still get back to school before dark if we cross that ravine and stop doubling back. We knew that.
How long have you been up there?
Our plan, right, Applejack?
Yep. All we have to do is, build a bridge.
I just
across
read
that,
something.
Giant canyon. And we're
When Celestia was ruling by herself for 1,000
If you think
years,
a bridge is a good idea,
what did she do when she was sick?
Build a bridge.
Would she be able to raise the sun and moon up?
Everyone over and be done.
I'm sure she had to be sick a
there's
couple
still
times in that
plenty of time to
1,000
teach y'all
years.
a lesson in teamwork,
Cooperation.
togetherness.
You are so right.
Only as right as you are.
Okay, we'll build a bridge. What do we use?
Branches. Vines. I'm going with your idea.
You have 3
No
flyers.
buts about it.
Huge Motor, Silver Flame,
And
Ocellus. I'm pretty sure you 3 can fly back and forth. I'm pretty sure Ocellus had told us something big enough to tell him multiple, plans. Could the same scene turn into a blaze? I want to answer to that. If Forward then turn into a bloody rock, I want to see one turn into a bridge. Or a flea. Or a tassel.
Why use a branch when you can use a vine?
why didn't I think of branches to begin with? They're so easy to work with.
I think if you work together with those.
These here vines are just the thing, Rainbow Dash.
Not to disagree, but these here branches are the way.
And welcome to Pirates of the Caribbean! Seriously, that's right from Deadman says!
At least now they're
That is awesome! Okay, that probably wasn't intentional, but seriously, pirates of the Caribbean. There you go. Told us whatever did to these characters being pirates. Well, till the actual pirates come back.
Let me guess.
Piranhas. And they have wings.
Mighty hungry.
We gotta get our professors out of there. Any creature have a plan?
Leave him hanging? I'm kidding. Kinda.
We need to work fast and together. But mainly fast.
Where is the shit fling back and forth?
This whole mess is kind of our fault.
Yeah, no trophy is worth getting eaten over.
So what
Yeah,
is
well,
that?
they move back
Come
and
up and get
forth.
ourselves out
Let's
of this
fight on the
shit
blade
pickle
fast then.
I thought you'd never ask. No! Don't worry, I'm just the distraction. Ocellus?
You nearly scared the cutie marks off us.
Cutie Marks off.
Need a lift? Yeah,
And you didn't break any of the bones.
Professors.
Yet.
was a risk.
Well, so says.
We all did it together.
No big. Those fish weren't even a thing.
Oops, sorry.
I love seeing scenes.
Field trip ever!
So don't tell Friday about the, mishap there.
How was the field trip? What did you all learn? Yak learned Pony Smart! Yeah! Professors Applejack and Rainbow Dash were such good teachers!
It was kinda crazy genius. They showed us what not to do so we'd figure out what we should do.
Really?
Full psychology.
It took us a while to get it.
Especially at the ravine. It would have been so much easier to just fly home. But instead,
That's what I said.
built bridges the wrong way just to show us.
I'll let you out in a minute, okay?
Yeah, that was super dangerous. Talk about commitment.
It's too early to pick the teacher of the month. But we'd like you to consider Rainbow Dash and Applejack. Thank you for telling me. I'm so glad to hear your field trip was a success. I'll make sure to schedule another one right away.
Another field trip.
You were actually just competing the entire time, weren't you?
To tell you the truth, yeah.
Well, not all the time. I agree with you for the whole nature walk.
Only 'cause you were angling for that Teacher of the Month award.
So were you.
You were doing the angling.
You were more like fan dangling.
No one here can understand
Look,
your
we all live in the same town here.
Okay, these are awesome characters. Give me a minute. Got it. Hurry up. Yeah. There you go. Alright. So, I am gonna, not go into really deep depth until I, rewatch this episode again, but, excuse me. For what now? This was a fun episode. One more thing. Hey guys, and I'm back. Yeah, sorry about turning that last bit out there. For some reason, I really wasn't talking then. But, I just finished watching the episode, and I have to say, it was good. Although, it's definitely not the best of the season. Let me go off by mentioning something right quick. For this guy has been, well, they said Teacher of the Month. Now, I wasn't sure if it was Teacher of the Week, and I misheard it, but No, they really did say Teacher of the Month. And I counted those photos. Fluttershy, telling the picture she took in this episode, has been Teacher of the Month for 9 months. 9 months! I mean, wow. I know that when Wildy had her main messed up, we dipped a couple months ahead to where her main was completely back. But this is the concrete evidence of how many months has passed. 9 months! Has a year passed in the show by now? Season 1 through Season 4, performed in the Season 4 premiere, it's been exactly 1 year. And now we're in Season 8. 4 seasons later, technically. So yeah, a year passing, that is very variable by this point. Because the time frame in this show is really up in the air. But the amount of months it took for Word to remain the full bat, and the 9 months for the side spent Teacher of the Month, I'm going to say that's well over 12 months. So maybe the months are shorter? I don't know, but that is interesting. Wait, get my coffee here? Anyways, so Teacher of the Month. I think just not Employee of the Month. Won't bother kill over that. And I'm not kidding either. The torrent SpongeBob, well, probably not the torrent one, but for a lot of the, yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea to sound them for that. But anyways, I think the reason Rainbow Dads and Apposat were feuding over that is because of the trophy. I mean, these two are anything but rivals. Wait a minute. They confused myself there. They are rivals to the, definition of it. They push each other to the limits. And that's really, see, what's the right way to say this? That's what makes the friendship a friendship. They're rivals, but they still care for each other. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still friends and they support one another. Even though in this episode they almost killed on that later. So yeah, I think this is one of that trophy. So, what happens if they both win for Teacher of the Month? Or they don't take the photo together? Or they don't have to sell that trophy? I don't know, but I think Fluttershy will be happy to not be here for once. Fluttershy. Still my favorite of the main 6. Technically main 7. I know the Starlight wasn't in this episode, but she's technically a counselor, not a teacher. So it made sense that she wasn't there. Fly's also not a teacher, she's the head mayor. Oh, God. Anyways. So, field flip. This was kind of a missed opportunity. These two were competitive. They wanted to do their activity, and, well, Apposat is more taking, her time, doing it slowly. But Rainbow Dads, on the other hand, yeah, 10 seconds faster. Anyways, that apple said, why does it have a window? I'm pretty sure that was a window on the front door. And keep Fluttershy away from that sad, or we don't have... Let's not go there. Rainbow Dads was also in building that much of the set in that sort of time. But it kinda didn't withstand that hit very well, did it? Yeah, the apples know what they're doing. You take your time, it's nice and slow, or it's not gonna be nearly as good. That would make sense why my dad was so fond of that slow Todd in the, you know, in that racing episode. And Wonerbolts' activity, canoe racing. This is where it was a missed opportunity. You know, after this canoe racing, episode of Wonerbolts was kind of, well, let's just say it's similar to that slumber party episode from season 1. You know, Appleset and Wildy were apologizing to each other, and they kept saying, I apologize first, no, I apologize first, and it was kind of a fake out of them arguing again. That's kind of what we had here. They were complimenting each other, wanting to do the other's idea, and they kept going back and forth to the point that, yeah, they were lost. And I'll get more to that in a minute. But if these two really wanted to be competitive, and if that was kind of the, you know, the focus in the episode, why didn't they have an actual canoe race? I mean, you can't really race it's just one canoe. I mean, you can be the, you know, elected, you know, go as fast as you can, but she specifically said canoe racing. So, and this 6 students, Wonerbolts took 3 on her team, the other Wonerbolts to take 3, Appleset to take the other 3, and voila, they race. One of them, you know, ends up wetting the canoe. Thus we did that near frowning scene. And then, well, fire shows up and, I don't know, it says, that was a missed opportunity to have a repeat of, well, Falling with the Friends, I guess. But, I guess that really wasn't the focus of the episode. But that still was a missed opportunity. I wonder who would have won that race. And when Yona fell into the water, Ocellus and Silverflame took their helmets off and then dived under. Now, Ocellus has her necklace to turn her into a sea pony. Oh, Silverflame. Ocellus, I don't know. I thought in my head that she couldn't, you know, shake stuff until she took the helmet off because it was covering her horn. Although, I think you can pretty much shake stuff no matter what you have on. But that was just an interesting detail of them taking the helmets off. And Yona dwelling almost. So that whispering to stay calm. You know, Fred had a method of breathing slowly in season 3, which kinda helped her to not be fresh. But she has not done that since season 3. So I hope we get to see her find this whistling threat. And that, you know, what was it called? Walking in the Wilderness. That, well, that's quite fun, actually. They were wandering around. I know they kept showing that walk with moss on it. At first I thought, well, doesn't moss face north? But then I thought on, oh wait, they're showing that water then because they're going in short those. And how did they end up at that ravine if they kept going in short those? I don't know. They even mentioned, well, because of flyover, but of course the two teachers were so unbearable they just agreed to shut them up. in that Pirates of the Caribbean moment. I totally want to see a parody of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in Pirates of the Caribbean 2, the characters are basically hanging over, well, basically a ravine in round cages. They flung the cages back and forth until they could reach, one of the cliffs. But of course that didn't go as well. Watch the film because that is a pretty fun scene. And took those piranhas. I can't film either, but after the movies I saw, I am not sitting nowhere near water unless I can see through it. Because next thing you know, I'm in the canoe, paddling along or whatever. Next thing I know, I'm tipped over in some sort of sea monster's mouth. The lucky piranhas were the only thing that they got the attention of. It's also a good thing there wasn't near that mysterious cave in all of the refrigerator. Now that would have been fun to see. Anything else in these notes? Oh yeah. It seems like at Twilight Still, adult ponies are attending it. So I'm assuming it's either at high school or maybe it's a college. Because why else would full-grown adults be, wandering around telling do butch? Anything else? I don't know. This was really a fun episode, and, well, as you can tell, I'm kind of doing back and forth between different points of the episode. This is a good episode, and I'm definitely going to watch it again. But there's really nothing that stands out in it. I mean, the acting was nice. The Lund sis, already know about teamwork. They were working far better than the two teachers were. I tell you, if I didn't start her own rulebook for this deal, those two would have been kicked out immediately. Excuse me, 9 bloody months! 9 months! Man! And this summer's gonna come pretty fast for these steel ponies, ain't it? Summer vacation in the very next episode. Unless it is a Taurus. Do Taurus have summer vacation? Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Not really. I enjoyed this episode. And it was nice to see Wonerbolts and Epicet, arguing with each other, competing, because, as I said, that's them. We haven't really seen much of them competing as of late. And this definitely gives you vibes of Fall Winter Friends again, as well as football. Which would have been nice if we had that brought back. So yeah. These two were pretty good in this episode. Of course, they kind of put the kids in danger a couple times. But, like I said, the kids know more about teamwork than they did. They really should have wasted that to Neil. I know that would have been a totally different ending, but still, you want to have them compete? Have them actually waste those things. There's really nothing else coming to my mind. So, I guess I'll turn it off here. If I think of anything else, it'll be down in the description, but overall, it was a fun episode. It was nice seeing the Lund sis again. I actually hope we did a 10th season, just to see more of them. I mean, they are nice characters. They're interesting. They have their own personality that stands out well. They bounce off of each other well. I mean, they're perfect for basically the main set. I don't know what Generation 5 is going to do in terms of rebooting the show, but I really do hope that they'll change their minds and have this 10 years in the future at least. But Generation 5 is a topic for another day. I just like seeing these young sets. And that is what the staff is telling them, by the way. And I hope we continue to see more of them. And I see those, well, let's say statues of the Pillars of Equestria. I think we're supposed to be getting episodes about them, but we haven't seen anything yet. So who'll be the first one to show back up? Well, if Dylan Yu shows up, I know who's going to be the first to show up if Dylan Yu shows up, in the next few episodes. Anyways, before I went, in a kind of boring way, I'm just going to stop the video here. I thank you for sitting through me OCD talking, and hopefully episode 10 I'll have more to, talk about, but this is a good episode. It's not the best of the season, but it does stand out well on its own. Let's just hope Rainbow Dash and Habitat not going to be competing like this in the end, because next time, somebody may actually get hurt. Rainbow Dash almost tossed them to their crush, and both of them almost, drowned in Yona, whatever. Yeah, she almost drowned. Yeah, if I would have known about that. Yeah, no way she would have let him tap on. But yes, thank you for watching, as I'll see you in episode 10. And remember, if you're having two of the characters compete in episodes, and you bring up racing, have them race. Or, have them reference a movie. Or not. I don't know. 9 months! 9 freaking months! As I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. I really do like the same scenes. And I have to wonder, that sea pony Ocellus, turned into, was that an actual sea pony? Because when Florence, was posing as crystal hooves, as Spike told him, I'm pretty sure that was an actual pony that has to be living in the Crystal Empire. But what do I know? Hasn't been confirmed or stated that they can shift into anything without having to see them. But you think safe shifting would mean they know what they're turning into? But who knows? Maybe we'll learn more about the changing and their asset. But either way, this is definitely my favorite race of the show. And Ocellus is definitely a fun character. That giant, piranha she turned into. I tell ya, Tom Nightmare Night, she and Angel, well, let's just say there's gonna be a few casualties. Or starving. Or worse. I shall see you in the next episode.